Stellenbosch Guitar Weekend, 4 days, 30 guitar players, 4 group workshops I teach, tons of jamming between the guys, like in between the workshops. The guitar is this uniter of all people, yeah. And I love it. I hang around with guys that are interested in the exact same thing as me. Everyone's got the common interest, eat, sleep, and talk guitar. Guitar weekends, I always like to move out of a city. I want to be out in the country. I want people to kind of get fresh air. So the Stellenbosch Guitar Weekend is hosted at the Technopark Prodi Hotel here in Stellenbosch. It's a fantastic kind of setting because the Guitar Weekend is not just about the guitar playing, it's about getting out of town and kind of having some breathing space and really just seeing some beauty too. That's like a massive part of the weekend. It's also a getaway.
What's special about this weekend, for me, it's nice to network with all the different guys.
It's just really cool being able to hang out with people who also really dig guitar.
I think it's an incredible opportunity to meet somebody like Dan and learn from one of the greatest blues guitarists in South Africa.
How the Guitar Weekend's made up, everyone arrives on the Friday. I do 4 group workshops covering all aspects of guitar playing. So I do improvising and technique is the first workshop on the Friday night. During the whole kind of weekend, these guys are jamming with each other, they're making new jam buddies and, you know, trying out all the stuff we've done in the workshops. Saturday morning, we do a licks and riffs workshop. That's like the one that people obviously look forward to because that's the fun side of guitar playing. The rest of the day is private lessons, or semi-private lessons, 2 guys per lesson. They come to me and say, I want to cover this in the lesson. I don't tell them what they must cover. They must tell me what they want to learn in that lesson.
Well, I think it's not very common that you meet like one of the best players and have a one-on-one, so you can ask questions which like relate to his type of music, how he plays his songs.
You just feel comfortable with the guy. You don't feel overwhelmed or anything. It doesn't give you that sort of feeling.
And then Saturday evening, we do a tone and gear workshop, which is my favorite workshop because I can honestly talk about pedals and amps and guitars and pickups, you know, for the rest of my life. I love talking about that. And I think every guitar player has this kind of sickness, if you will, on gear and stuff like that, and it's a fantastic thing, so that's workshop 3. Workshop 4 on the Sunday morning is chords and harmony, and often we get the best reaction from this workshop because everyone's forgotten about this side of stuff, and it really opens their playing up immensely, you know.
You learn a bit of theory, you learn about Dan, you learn about how he gets his sound.
And also the fact that he's got a band there with him really backs everything he says up.
And then the Sunday night, we end off with like a finale jam session. All these guys get into little kind of ensembles, if you will, and they get to rehearse with my band, Andy and Clint. And on Sunday night, we have like kind of like a performance where all these guys play all the stuff that they've learned on the weekend, stuff they've already know. It's just a very cool way just to celebrate the great weekend and what everyone's learned on the weekend and actually show off what you've learned on the weekend on the final performance. Right at the end, we award the winner, the guy who's the most improved, with a Fender guitar, courtesy of Fender and Music Connection, and that's kind of the trophy for being the most improved player or the hardest working player. And obviously all the students vote for that.
It's inspiring. I think it's a very good opportunity.
Where everyone's here for the same purpose.
By the time you come back from the weekend, you're all fired up to be the next Stevie Ray Vaughan.
The Guitar Weekend's a really special kind of thing for me, and I look forward to it every year. For one reason, I get to hang out with 30 other guitar players that have the exact same interest as me. And that is just such a special thing. Just all around, it's one of the coolest weekends of the year.